844 million people across the world lack basic drinking water access. That means more than 1 of every 10 people on the planet are struggling for drinking water. The global figure reveals that women and girls spend an estimated 200 million hours hauling water every day. The average woman in rural Africa walks 6 kilometers every day to haul 40 pounds of water. Every day, more than 800 children under age 5 die from diarrhea attributed to poor water and sanitation. According to a recent study, by 2050, at least 1 in 4 people will likely live in a country affected by chronic or recurring freshwater shortages. 90% of all natural disasters are water-related. The current water crises are impacted by climate change, forest fires, and extreme weather. Restoring and protecting forests today can help prevent the water crisis. If immediate measures are not taken, cities will continue to face both droughts and extreme weather events, threatening day-to-day life, livelihoods, and economic growth. Forests can be the saviors in the water crisis. Forests can help cities in 2 ways. First, restoring and protecting forested watersheds around cities can naturally purify water, making water treatment from utilities more affordable. Forests also buffer cities from the impacts of extreme weather. Their soils and root structures absorb water, preventing flooding. This stored water also helps increase water flow during times of drought. Forests can curb climate change. Greenhouse gas emissions are warming the climate, increasing the intensity and variability of rainfall. From flooding to dry spells to melting glaciers, climate changes impacts through our water systems. Trees are nature's best method for carbon dioxide sequestration. Forests already absorb 1/3 of the world's fossil fuel emissions. An additional 2 billion hectares of degraded lands are ripe for restoration. Scaling up the ability of forests to sequester carbon will play a critical role in mitigating climate change and curbing its impacts on the world's water. In the end, changing the face of this crisis involves education to motivate new behaviors. Coping with the coming era of water scarcity will require a major overhaul of all forms of consumption. The most critical task is making sure the problem is